Good morning, grade 11s. You will have done some reading on the limiting reagent, but just a brief recap here. When you have two chemical species, reactants, reagents reacting together, they must react in the correct mole ratio as seen in the balanced chemical equation. Now, you can have any mass of the two reacting species. One of the species is going to run out first in the reaction and will have an impact on how much product is formed. And that reactant is known as the limiting reagent. Now, the other reactant will obviously need to react in the correct mole ratio, so a definite amount of that reactant will also be used. Not all of that reactant will be used up in the reaction, and the part that's left over is known as the excess. So I'm going to do number 6.6 of your worksheet here on the board as a worked example, and once you've read through it and understand what to do, you can try the others yourself. So number 6.6 says that we have 1 mole of aluminium carbide reacting with 12 moles of water to produce 3 moles of methane and 4 moles of aluminium hydroxide. Now we have been given 28.8 grams of aluminium carbide reacting with 45 grams of water. So the first thing we need to do is work out how many moles are each of those. So the number of moles of aluminium carbide is 28,8, so it's mass over molar mass. Molar mass is 144, I've already worked that out. You get 0,2 mole. We're going to do the same thing with water. The number of moles of water given is 45, molar mass is 18, gives us 2,5 mole. Now if we have a look at the mole ratio of aluminium carbide to water, we will see it is 1:12. Now we've been given 0,2 moles of aluminium carbide. Now you can see 0,2 moles is 1/5 of 1. So how many moles is that relative of water is that if you apply that mole ratio? So 1/5 of 12 gives us 2,4 moles of water. However, the big but is we have 2,5 mole of water. You will see we actually worked it out over here. So we've got 2.5 moles of water, therefore we've got 0,1 mole of water in excess. But the question asks you how much of the reactant is in excess. So the mass of water that is in excess is the number of moles times the molar mass, 0,1 times by 18, and you get 1,8 grams of water in excess. So the limiting reagent is this aluminium carbide is the limiting reagent, and it will obviously run out first.